Alright, I'll wait till everybody gets on here, and then we're going to get started. Alright, with the law of attraction, one-on-one, coming to that realization. Alright, so I'll wait till people get on here, and then I will get started. I'm going to be teaching this from the program that I've been developing for about a year, that I've been not procrastinating, but somewhere along the lines, my higher self does not want me to be able to sell this as a program, because I'm not able to do it. It doesn't come out right. So because of that, I'm going to give it away on here, on this platform, and then I'll probably soon have it available on my website, no charge. Alright, I want everybody to have what they want. It's part of what I do, and I'm going to wait till y'all get on here, and then we'll go through the steps. Now today is going to be 5 steps. Alright, 5 steps, and I'm going to talk about each step, and I'm going to dwell on them for about, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 minutes a step, depending on how I feel about it. I feel like doing this live was the best for me, because it can come out as my higher self wants me to come out. It didn't want me to prep this. It wanted me to come straight from the gut of what I went through, because I went through so much turmoil to get to that point, to learn it. It's best that it comes out like this, the best form for me, all right? Because I like to just go ham with it. And law of attraction is something that I put a lot of time, energy, and effort into learning. I had to kill a lot of things about myself to learn about the law of attraction, to birth some things about myself in order to flourish and use it at will. Once upon a time, like I thought that I would never be able to. So I'll wait till everybody gets on here, and then we'll get started. All right, let's get it. Yeah, I see y'all on here. I'm glad you got your Makuna. I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna wait till some people actually get on here, and then I'll get started. All right, but I'll wait like maybe a minute or two. It's not even actually it's not even 7 o'clock yet. It's 6:59. Well, my computer says 7, my phone says 6:59, so I don't know. Yeah, it is the real deal. It is the real deal. So what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be teaching this from exactly what I wrote down when I was developing it. It was like maybe 20 to 30 pages. I'm like, a lot of people today don't like to read, but I'll still have it available on my website, under probably a particular package one of these days, with the written version. The video version is being saved as we speak in my OBS system, so YouTube can't take it down like they did my cat video. They took that down, and normally they tell me if it got flagged, but this time it just vanished. It was weird, but whatever, it is what it is. Y'all got it out, and I got it saved anyway. I can re-upload it if I wanted to. That's how I do my videos live, because I can save them in my computer and you can never delete them. Like this, if I'm not doing it in my cell phone. But we're gonna get started. You didn't miss much. We didn't even get started yet. We didn't get started, but since it's a comfortable amount of people in here, I'm gonna get started today. My name is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity. My job is to help people awaken their consciousness one person at a time. Now, when I started to learn about the law of attraction, I was going through a very turbulent time in my life. I actually started the law of attraction out of pure desperation. Everything that I did previously didn't work for me. Everything that I did previously, I couldn't sustain. It was just that at this particular time, I was different than what you know me now. I was just a different person in general. And I was going through a time in my life where I had failed at my current fitness business. I was a trainer. I was in the gym training people. Not in like one of the big brands. I was renting a space from somebody, and I had people coming to my spot. It was going good, and things happened with my team where, I was misunderstood, and partly was my fault, partly wasn't. But at the end of the day, with law of attraction, you're going to learn that at the end of the day, everything is your fault. And it's going to be hard for a lot of y'all to deal with. Now, this series is for people who want to test their attention span. You understand what I'm saying? Attention span. Because a lot of y'all looking at Instagram with these minute clips and Snapchat, these sites are geared to make you have short attention span. So when somebody comes and tries to teach something for a little longer, can't hold your attention, you get bored and you click off. That's how they stop you from growing. Understand? So I'm on Instagram, but I have a long attention span, so I can actually sit there and watch somebody teaching me something that would serve me. a lot of y'all be on other sites watching stuff, putting things in your mind that don't serve you. And we'll get into that. All right. Let's see who's on here. All right. Okay. A lot of y'all are going through some things in your life. You don't know how you're going to get what you want. What you want seems so far from your current reality. It's kind of unbelievable, and you're really not understanding what your life is about. A lot of y'all don't understand that what you're currently understanding and believing in. Why is it not working? Why has it never worked? Why can't I seem to get what I want? And why all these people who are successful keep on talking about the law of attraction? Because they were once where you're at today. Whether you have things that you want and you want more, whether you have nothing and you want something, whether you want to find something, whether you want to just have things that nobody else has, and I'll teach you how to get those. All right. Now, in law of attraction, they teach you that if it's in your mind, it's already yours. If it's in your mind, it's already yours, but you must remove doubt. And you must turn these things from beliefs to knowing. Now, we're going to start with lesson number 1. I'm going to read it right off my program. So be patient with me, because I'm reading it right off my program, and I'm going to delve into each individual subject. Get your pen and your paper out. Rewatch this video. But if they take it down, I'm going to upload it on my website anyway, and I'm going to make a video page just for this series so you can scroll and access it whenever you want to. All right? Let's get this going. Now, lesson 1. All right? Come to the conclusion with yourself that whatever you're doing right now isn't working. This shit just ain't working for you. All right? Now, the fact that your life, as you know it right now, is the sum total of your past decisions. It's all part of lesson 1. Everything that you've done in your life, everything that you are, is the sum total of every decision that you've ever made in life. You got to come to that reality, because if you don't come to that reality, you're going to always blame somebody else for what you're doing while you're here right now, and you won't look at you. Understand it as 1, 2, 3 fingers pointing right back at you. All right? That's what you're doing right now. But it's all your fault, so it's all your decisions. If your husband cheated on you, it's your fault. You let him. I'm sorry. If your wife cheated on you, it's your fault. Everything that you have right now, you could have prevented, but you can't let the past control you. Next, same thing, same lesson 1. But today, you have made a decision to change everything. Now, the power of decision is very important, because when I got to that point in my life, I made a decision that, listen, I know where I'm at. I know I put myself here, but I'm making a decision that my future won't be like my past and won't be like I feel in this present. This will be the last time that I feel like this today. This will be the last time that I feel like this today, because I am great. I'll get into that word I am later. All right. Next, still in lesson 1. As you have made it, all right, you have 100% power to control and change your current situation. You are the destroyer and the creator of the happiness in your life. Listen, I'm not getting into religion in this law of attraction thing. This has nothing to do with your current religious beliefs. You can literally be in religion and still do the law of attraction. Please don't let that stop you or hold you back. All right? You are the only one, the only one that's going to get you out that hole that you put yourself into. So at the end of the day, you're going to have to look in the mirror and say, yo, I did this to myself. I'm going to get out of this. And I'm going to move until I get to that point. But I'm not going to let the past run my life. I'm going to use it as a learning tool, but not something that's going to hold me back from depression, and I'm hard on myself at this particular point with this decision. No matter what I did in the past, I will forgive myself today for whatever I did, whoever I hurt. Listen, saying sorry to them, they have to worry about forgiving you on their own. You got to forgive you at the end of the day. You did them dirty, cool. Not cool, but you did them dirty. And you can't take that back, but you can change whoever you encounter in the future for doing them dirty. And at the end of the day, the power of your decision right now to change whatever you've done is going to have to be made right now. I don't care about what you did. I don't care about what money you don't have. I don't care about how much you don't, how many people you don't have, and how many friends you don't have. I don't care. Let's make the decision to change it, and we'll follow the steps after that point. That's lesson 1. Lesson 2. All right, let's get into it. Lesson 2. My bad, y'all. All right. You're going to have to develop patience. Holy hell. Y'all ready for this one? You're going to have to develop patience by knowing when to block out the left side of your brain from time to time. A lot of y'all are waiting until I come out with my whole series to watch it, and it ain't going to work for you. Let me tell you why it ain't going to work for you. Because you don't have patience. You are a patient individual. You haven't learned how to yet meditate, how to yet center yourself, how to yet enjoy the process. You just want fast, 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 fast. Well, being that your past, you didn't have patience, and you currently don't have what you want, wouldn't you think about changing the fact that you don't have patience right now and developing patience? Do you realize when you ask for patience, you're put in situations where you have to be patient? You want to be patient, so you'll go to jail. You want to be patient, so you got to wait for that job. You want to be patient, so you got to wait for the process. You have to have patience for the process of growth. A lot of y'all are some impatient SOBs. You want it too fast. You got your left side of your brain, that analytical side, which is trying to figure out how to get it done. You got the right side of your brain, that creative side that doesn't care about how to get it done. It knows it's going to get done. And until it gets done, I'm going to move in that direction until it's done. And I'm going to enjoy the process of growth until I get there. Left side of your brain is like, when is it going to happen? What time? How long is it supposed to take? How long will it work for me? How long? How long? How long? It ain't worked yet. Is it working? You doing too much. You talk too much. Shut the hell up, left side of my brain. Shut up! Because at the end of the day, left side, you've been running my life for the past such and such years, and you haven't done what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to shut you off for a little while, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this right side on. Let's see if this right side got something to do, because everybody else that's powerful, successful, and happy, they using their right side, and they balancing it with their left side. And they know how to turn each of them off when they get a chance to. But I got to follow them because they know what they're doing. They're doing something I want to do, so I'm going to go ahead and follow them. You gonna feel me? Let's get to the next sentence. I hope y'all liking this. I don't know. I can't read the comments. Now, there is supposed to be balance between both brains. If you want it too fast, you do not trust the process. You want to figure out how everything will work out, and which in the end will prevent you from getting by creating resistance in your life, because resistance blocks any progress. So you know when you are on a path and you go through some adversity, and you know, like, I want to be this business owner. But then as soon as you make the decision, you get fired from your job. And then you're like, oh, how am I going to eat? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And then you start doubting your decision you made at being a business owner. But you don't understand, when you make a decision like that, you're telling whatever you want to call it, the Most High, the universe, whatever you want to call it, right? Which that you cannot understand, starts to move in your life. And it moves, every resistance in your life starts to move out of your way when you make a decision. And you don't understand, when you make a decision, bad things are going to happen in your life that you don't quite understand, but you have to be willing to accept it, which I'll get into my next topic. But when you have doubt in yourself, when you have fear in whatever you are and whatever you're doing, you're going to create what they call an invisible barrier of resistance. And as long as you have that doubt, that insecurity, whatever was moving out your way automatically stopped because of your doubt you had. And that's what we call resistance. Resistance is the bad guy. Positivity is the good guy. Understanding and knowing is the good guy. Doubt causes resistance. Doubt equals I can't have nothing. I'm going to stay in this space. I'm going to be negative. I'm not going to get it. So some of y'all people, y'all patience is out of the window. And you got to understand that you're going to have to get your shit together and understand, if you want to be on this channel and listen what I got to say, you got to watch the videos as they come and be patient with the process of growth, because I'm giving you little bits at a time so you can digest it. Do you understand what happens when you take on food and you eat too much you can't digest? Imagine if you sat here and you ate something that was raw, or you ate something that you weren't supposed to eat. Your body would not be able to digest it properly, and you would throw it up, you would regurgitate it. So if you eat too much of this food I'm giving you, if you wait till the series comes out and you watch it, bang, 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 I watched your series in a day, Coach Reg, I got it. You're going to regurgitate the info, and you're not going to get it together because you're not taking it in correctly and not letting your body digest it, absorb it, and process it. Understand? Understand. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. It was very hard to break myself. I had to break me. I had to break everything in my mind mentally. I had to break my mind to build it back up. And that was the most challenging time of my life because I had to break all my negative thoughts. I had to break all of my insecurities. I had to break all my blocks. And we'll get into how to do all that stuff and how I did it. All right? We'll get into all of that. All of it. But step by step. I'm giving you 5 today. Take it in. Rewatch it. Apply it into your life and watch how challenging it is just for those 5 alone. All right? Next. This series is going to be nice, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm in the zone. That's why I'm listening to my higher self. Because it tells me, do it live. You're more natural that way. Just do it live. Right? All right. Next. This is going with patience. This will take time. You have to get in the habit of now. Right now. Right now is where I'm at. I'm sitting in this chair. I'm doing a live video. Right now is the only time in my life that's important right now. What am I going to do right now? I understand my goal. I wrote them down 1,000,000 times. But what am I going to do right now to get me to my goal? You have to understand the power of now and centering yourself. And that comes a lot to do with meditation, which I'm going to also teach you in this series. But you have to get into the power of now. Many of y'all are too stressed out, worried about the future, so you're not focusing on now. You're just trying to move. Hurry up and get to the future. But as you know it, when you get to the future, that's also now. So you got to realize the power of now is actually the future. And realize that you're in the future right now. What are you going to do about the next stage of the future? Feel me? Next sentence. Okay. Which means learning how to understand the future and control it. But still, in the same sense, appreciating the present and what you must learn to ascend and to sustain the future you desire. A lot of y'all are not ready for the future if it came and smacked you in the face. Say if you wanted to be a CEO of your own company. And you're like, I just want it now. I want to be successful now. But you haven't yet developed what it takes to sustain that role. You haven't developed consistency. You're not persistent yet. You're not confident in yourself. How are you going to sustain contracts and business meetings and doing the job until it's done? You're not that person yet. You're still lazy. You're still insecure. You're still worried about how everybody else thinks about you. You're still worried about fitting in with these friends. That person you want to be is not worried about none of that. Because that person has went through the process and the steps of what it must take to sustain that role and has developed each individual tool within thyself to sustain that role. So stop worrying about what you're going to be and worry about what you are now, because whoever you're changing is going to tremendously encounter and affect what you're going to be and how long you're going to become that person and stay that person. Because some of y'all are like, I want $1 million. I want a new car. I want all that. But check this, y'all. Y'all want money, right? Okay, cool. The biggest thing about law of attraction is you want money. But do you realize that if you give you money, it's only going to amplify what you currently are now? So if you're somebody who blows money, it's only going to amplify what you currently are now. Maybe in that process of getting to where you got to get, you must be able to learn how to micromanage money, to understand the art of money, to understand how to invest money, to understand how to flip money, to understand how to invest in yourself, to understand that money is not important, it's only a vessel to getting what you got to do, to getting where you got to go, do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, if they told you that if you had a boat, if you had a house, but it wouldn't cost money, how would you get it? Money wouldn't have no value, because it's not the value of money, it's what it can buy you to make you feel a certain way. Understand that right now. So if you want to be a CEO of something, you're not yet a CEO, so you're not ready for that yet. Understand what you got to do and move in rapid action to get there. Understand? For real. That is real rap. Because I was like, I want this. I want that. I want to impact 100,000, 1 million people all over the world. And I was building for that. Yes. But I knew that if it hit me in my face when I made the decision, I wasn't yet ready for it. I had said when I first started Intensity, yo, I want to impact the world. But I had to go through things in my life, such as my whole entire community I grew up with talking about me, bad-mouthing me. I had to go through that scrutiny so I could build up my leather armor. And now looking back on it, I understand why I went through it. But I didn't understand as I was going through it, but I was willing to go through whatever I had to go through in order to get me to this place that I am today. Because when I see comments that talk trash about me, when I have people that run their mouth, it doesn't bother me. Why? Because of that experience that I experienced after I made a decision. You feel me? Real rap. Alright? Real rap. Now, number 4. Oh, actually, I'm not done yet. Okay. You cannot worry about time and understand it doesn't matter. It's only a matter of time. You know that shirt I have? It's actually sitting on my bed right now. Time does not matter. It's only a matter of time. See, I've been to the astral realm where time don't matter. So I already know it's a matter of time. See, you got to understand, y'all, that at the end of the day, when we're like, oh my God, it's November 11th, the year's almost over, before you, like, yo, the year just started, right? Because time just passed. Time doesn't really matter. It's only a matter of time. So when you have a thought in your head, when you have a vision in your head, when you have a dream, it's in your head because you already traveled to the future to see it. It's only a matter of time for you to get there and those to see it. So when it's in your head, realize that it's in your head because it's already yours. But if you don't take the necessary steps to get to that time realm that you travel in your head, then you will never ever get to that time. It will only yet be a dream, yet be a thought, yet be a vision that you have not the balls, not the stature, not the strength to achieve, because it's in your head. So it's yours, people. It's only a matter of time before it gets there, but you have to do certain steps in order to get there. There's small things that nobody wants to do. Nobody wants to change the negativity. Nobody wants to, kill the left side of their brain. Nobody want to do this. Nobody want to do it. That's what I'm teaching you. Many of y'all won't get what I'm talking about. Many of y'all don't want to do it. That's why you ain't going to have it. And your peers are going to have it because they're willing to do the steps. Most aren't willing to do the steps. It's why everybody doesn't have it. And that's cool. That's cool. To each his own. I'm teaching those who are willing to do whatever it takes to get it because they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Let's get into the next one, y'all. So I'm reading these comments real quick. For real. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. This ain't gonna be a long video. I'm getting into this. I'm already on number 5 already. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit, read some comments. Now, understand, I'm at number 4. Understand that using the word believe has to leave your vocabulary because, like it or not, words have power. Speaking things can manifest whatever you say. So words like I believe must leave your vocabulary right now. You must turn to saying I know and I am. See, I grew up in a religious background. I'm not talking about religion, but I grew up a lot saying I believe, my belief, my belief, my belief, my belief, my belief. But I didn't see anything. I just believed. I was hoping, like hopeful. And when you know, like I know that when I open my bathroom door, there will be a toilet and 2 sinks. One for Mrs In10sity, one for me. And a shower. I know that's a fact. Your dreams, your hopes, your future has to be so sure that when you wake up in the morning and you look outside, you'll see the same scenery that you see every day when you look out the window. To the point, people will call you nuts, crazy, laugh at you because you went from belief to knowing. And when you know, there's a definite certainty that it will happen. When I was saying all these things, when I was writing all these things down in my car, and while I was working at Walmart, making $9.50 an hour from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. at the lowest of my life, they're outside playing football, wasting a breakaway, and I'm in my car writing down things because I knew that I would get out of Walmart in less than 2 months. And I was telling them, because I started Walmart in September, they talking about you got to be there for Thanksgiving. I say, I'm quitting by then. What you mean you quit? You just got here. I'm going to be gone by then. I knew it. And they looked at me like, you know how like you make noises to a dog and the dog look at you like this? Trying to figure out like, what are you talking about? Like, this is how you got to be. Those who are successful are once considered delusional, once considered crazy, until they have reached their pinnacle of success. And you look at them like, wow, I can't believe you did this. And you always was talking this stuff and none of us believed you. You look crazy. Because you have to have a certainty about whatever you understand and know that's going to happen is going to happen. I do not care how long it will take. I know it's going to happen. I don't care I'm homeless. I don't care that I'm poor. I don't care that I'm on welfare. I know that I'm going to be financially free at whatever time it takes at a point in my life, and I will impact thousands of people all over the world. And everybody will know my name, Mr. In10sity. Because when I first came out that name, they laughed at me when I said Mr. In10sity. They laughed at me. And when I said I'm waking the world's consciousness one person at a time, I knew. It wasn't belief. I didn't believe I was going to do it. Because words have power. And they have a different vibration to each individual word. That's why when you a curse word like fuck, we're giving fuck a vibration of badness. We give words power. So when you hear words, you believe a certain thing in that word. You know what the power is, the vibration of it holds, and it affects you in a certain way. So when you start to say, I know and I am great, not I believe I'm great, I am great. I am confident. I am successful. I am going to get to where I gotta be. I know it's going to happen. I don't care how it's going to happen. I know it. I know it. This is my conviction. This is my knowing. I don't believe I know. And that's why law of attraction works for me. I'm trying to teach y'all. Forget belief. No, it's going to happen. Without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care if people die around you, if you lose your job, if you become homeless. That was the things that had to happen when you say and you make a decision. Be willing to accept whatever makes you. Well, coach, people are going to die? Could be. It could be like this. You make a decision, right? And then you get in a car accident and it could have been your fault. And somebody in that car accident died. But that could have been the one thing that had to happen in your life to make you change and affect everybody else that actually you could have saved some lives. It's weird how things work out. I don't worry about the semantics. Once I worry about the semantics for the left side, everything starts to happen in the wrong way because I kill the process and the growth. It moves like water when you make a decision. And things will leave your life. Friends, family, job, money. These things have to happen. Everybody has a different journey. I can't explain it. I won't even try to understand it. I just understand the process of getting to what you want. I understand it like everything. I have sacrificed and I have went through hell to get to this point. And it was all worth it because it made me the greater version of myself, and I was willing to do whatever I had to do to get there. I had to kill everything about me to become the man that I am today. And I hope a lot of y'all are willing to kill everything about you to become who you want to be, especially if it's a great person, especially if you're going to be a person that changed lives. If you're going to be a person that changed lives, you make the decisions, you're going to have a story, right? You're going to have a story that changes lives. So that I knew this a long time ago that my story was going to be wild. I said, every time something bad happened to me, I said, it's part of my testimony. I used to tell my mom, back when I was in church, I was like, Mom, it's part of my testimony. Yeah, I'm broke, I'm on welfare, it's part of my testimony. Yeah, I got my car repo, it's part of my testimony. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to change lives, what story are you going to have if you never went through adversity? How are you going to be an example? How are they going to follow a clean story? They like people like following stories of adversity so you can motivate them. You feel me, y'all? I'm telling y'all, like, you feel me? I hope y'all feel me. I know this is facts. All right. Next. You must become addicted to the process. The steps. Understanding that the steps are more important than the actual goal. What you get from that journey is more important than when you actually get to the mountaintop. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are so focused on the mountaintop, you're not focused on the actual journey of what you must develop in order to get there. You want to be a CEO. You want to be a mother. You want to be a great husband. You want to be a great father. You want to be a leader in your community. But you have to do every step to get there. Like, I'm telling you, like, the goal is great. And I always set new goals. After I hit 1 million views or whatever you want to call it, and 100,000 people, I had to set a new goal. So I'll get into that later. But you have to, what actually happened to me internally was greater than when I actually achieved what I was looking to achieve, what I actually wrote down. I had like a little book, right? And I'll talk about that later in my other chapters. But I had a little book in my car about this big, and I wrote down pages on pages of what was going to happen in my life, the actual goals. And I swear on everything that I love that everything came true in that book, like everything. So I'm gonna leave you with something today with the bonus thing. It's called the 7 to 10 rule. All right, the 7 to 10 rule. Between 1 and 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the greatest. This is a rule that everybody must follow. It's called the 7 to 10 rule. Everybody go get a book, a little book that you can probably put in your dashboard, right, of your car. And whenever you have, always keep it with you. Like, put it in your back pocket. If you're a female, put it in your purse. Always have it with you. And whatever dream, whatever you can see inside your head that you know is attainable, you have to have a knowing that it's going to happen between 7 and 10. 6 and under will cause too much resistance from it happening. You have to know it's going to happen. It has to have a certain kind of vibration and understanding of how you're going to achieve it, what you want to do, and the steps that must be taken. You must become addicted to the process of growth. If you become addicted to the process of growth, the actual goal won't even be as important anymore. You know that's going to happen, so that's cool. That's done. It's already done. It's done. It happened already. It's there. It's right there. It's right there. It already happened. So now, to be that's there right there, this is what I must climb and do to go ahead and get there. In order for me to do this, I must become addicted to this middle journey between me and getting to where I want to go. This middle part. You know, like I'm born in 1983, and that middle part between 1983 and the day I die is that part I'm talking about. I died in September 2016. I died, right? And until November 11, 2018, that was the only thing I was worried about. I died. Anything that happened before that wasn't important. I just learned from it. I remember I learned from it. It didn't rule me. But until I got to that point, the process was more important than the actual journey, because the journey already happened. It was done. It was done. I got it already. I got it. It's right here. Y'all can't see it. I can't see it. I see it here. My eye. I can look at it here. Y'all can't see it. But I know it because I see it. It's right there. I dream about it. I vision about it. I visualize every day. I prepare for it to happen. It's there. You got to be like that, y'all. You got to be like that. Understand. If you're like that, can't lose. You can't lose. You can't lose. I'm telling y'all right now. This is probably going to be the greatest journey that you have ever achieved in all of your life. I guarantee if you take heed to what I'm saying and you ignore all that resistance inside of your head, I'll get into the music and everything too. Don't worry, I'm getting to all that. Don't trip. Steps. Baby steps. I'm feeding you food that you can digest right now, right? You can't digest the other stuff just yet. I'm giving you this. Be happy and take this. Because I'm telling you, if you got it all, it ain't going to work for you. It's not going to work. You got to take this. Because otherwise, you're going to regurgitate all that info. And once I realize, I'm at Walmart working, putting everything in my head. It's like, oh my God, it's too much. It's too much. I have to learn one thing at a time. So I put my headphones on for 8 hours every day at work. I learned the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Over and over until it became a part of me. Until it was programmed in me. I listened to things over and over and I had to kill everything about myself. You gotta kill it. It has to die. If somebody, to the point where when you get to your goal, if somebody asks you a question about who you was before you made the decision and was reborn, I don't even know who you talking about. Who? Reggie? Who did that? Oh, that wasn't me. That's that other dude. That ain't me. That's the nigga. I ain't, This is a man you talking to here. So whatever I did before, I'm sorry if I affected you or whatever, but that's not who I am now. And I'm going to make it my life's journey to become the greatest version of myself, because that past is no longer relevant. The past is gone. We can't change it. Whatever happened, happened. But I definitely can change the now and the future. Or what I do right now, people. Understand that. So, there it is. You're going to have to rewind it back. I'm not going over nothing. I'm sorry. I'm not going over nothing. I did it. I said it. Yeah. What was 5 anyway? What was 5? Okay, I won't be mean. I'll do it. Sorry. My higher self says, stop being an asshole. I got you. Okay. So number 5 was, you must become addicted to the process. Understanding the steps are even more important than the goals. That was number 5. Become addicted to the trust Like the Sixers say, trust the process. Trust the process. It just got Jimmy Butler. The process looking good right now, ain't it? Trust the process, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Trust the process. Alright, so at the end of the day, I'll get into the higher self. I'll get into the dark night of the soul. I'll get into all that stuff. Chakras, supplements, third eye awakening, all that. But it didn't happen like that for me. I'm giving it to you in the exact way it happened to me in order for me to get what I had to get in life. And that third eye stuff came just a little bit sooner or later. But only when I'm ready. See, here, what happens is, when you're truly ready for something, the Most High will reveal these things to you. Like things that just pop up on your YouTube feed that you were just looking into. Like, oh shit, I was just learning. Oh shit, right there, boom. Books that just come to you. People ask me like, yo, coach, what books do you read? Like, listen, I don't like to give it to you because you're going to just binge read it and you're going to be like, it didn't hurt. It didn't work for me. Everything, like I was that same guy. I'm not trying to hold nothing from you, nothing like that. I'll one day put it on my website, every book that I have read or whatever, you know, everything that I've studied. But right now, I'm here. And I'm running a business, so y'all know. But anyway, commercial. Anybody want to go on my website, go to intensityfitnessunite.com, go grab that. There you go, right there on the bottom. But anyway, you have to understand that it's going to feel like magic the way things start getting revealed to you, the way things start popping up to you, the way people start to expose themselves to you. Because as soon as you make the decision, floodgates will open. And I don't know if a lot of y'all ready for them floodgates to open, because you're going to lose some things in your life, because in order to gain, you're going to have to lose. That's how it works. That's how it works, people. In order to gain, you got to lose some things. And you're not quite understanding what you're going through right now. Make a decision. Stick with it. And be accepting everything that comes along with it, y'all. I'm telling you. I could give y'all some stories about my life. I'll give you a recent one. So wild, so weird. Okay. And this is a personal thing. So tune in for this, because I'm giving y'all something about myself that I wasn't going to talk about, but everything in my life is a personal testimony, so I got to use it to help somebody else. And I got to show y'all how law of attraction works for me. So, after I got my teeth fixed, I was like, well, I want to get what else fixed. And I was like, I don't want to be too, like, I ain't no star, but I just don't like looking at, my nose got broke up. My nose got broken about, maybe 8-9 years ago, 10 years ago. My nose got broken. A boxing match got broken, right? If you look at my nose, it's crooked, right? It's crooked. It wasn't always like that. And I was like, yo, I want to change. I wonder if my insurance covers this. So I had got insurance. I'm my own business owner, so I had to buy my own insurance. Insurance is expensive if your job isn't provide for. If you got to provide for yourself, I have to provide for myself and my whole family, right? And my son just broke his finger, so I'm like, great, I got it. And I was procrastinating, so I got insurance. And I was looking into rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty is something they do to fix your nose, right? To re-break your nose and to put it back in the right position. Because ever since I got my nose broke, it's given me a deviated septum, which means that I only can breathe through one nostril. So at night, sometimes with my nostril, they call it the nasal cycle. One of your nostrils is always stronger than the other. Well, for my situation, ever since I got my nose broken, I never got it fixed. I just got my nose broken, and then I got it re-broken again playing basketball. Like 2 years later, I never went to the hospital. I just walked around with 2 black eyes and a swollen nose. And then one day I looked at my nose. I put glasses on, and my glasses fit like this. I'm like, yo, oh shit, my nose is crooked. Oh wow. So as I'm changing things on myself, I'm like, okay, I want to get rhinoplasty to get my nose re-broken. My insurance didn't cover it because it was pre-existing before I got my insurance. I'm like, oh, but I'm going to get, I don't care. One day I'm going to get rhinoplasty. One day I'm going to get it. So I hope y'all listening. So when I went to Turkey, I got 9 dental implants. All through here, and in the front. I got 9 dental implants, and I got crowns, right? And I got also what they call sinus lifting. Now, I had a tooth in the back of my mouth that was like an abscess, but they didn't fix it in Turkey because I come to find out it was very hard to fix. But it was infected, right? So because it was infected and nothing else, because the cavity was in between the teeth, so food would get stuck in there from time to time, and it caused an infection. And when they did the dental implant, it actually infected my sinuses to the point where my right side became swollen, and I got a raging headache because I had a sinus infection. And it wasn't viral, like something I caught. It was an actual infection caused by my tooth that was never fixed. People ask me, like, why'd you go to Turkey to get... My teeth was bad. I did a number of my teeth throughout my years for my sugar addiction. I also had a sugar addiction. Now, understand this. This is how law of attraction works for me. I say, I know that I don't feel like paying out of pocket for rhinoplasty because it costs $7,000. I'm like, I'm not paying for that. But I know eventually it's going to happen. I'll wait until whatever's revealed for it to happen. So I have a sinus infection. My head is crazy. I go to a sinus doctor, and they do an exam of my sinuses. They say, you have a deviated septum and a sinus infection. You need sinus surgery. I said, I need sinus surgery? What? Because of this? They said, yeah, because of that tooth that was infected. I got a root canal on it 2 weeks ago. Now it's no longer infected, but the infection is still in there, and it won't come out no matter what I do. And I'm extremely healthy. But some things are caused by... That abscessing tooth was really bad, which is why I had to get my teeth fixed. Because I had other ones I had to get fixed. Now, she said I need sinus surgery. Guess what? Right? I did. Yeah, I need a lot of dental work. I did. My teeth were bad, y'all. I'm not playing. That's why I had to get them fixed. They were bad. Anyway, I could talk. You got to be honest with yourself, too. You got to just talk. Be honest. So, what she said was, she said, well, because you have a deviated septum, that's actually something your insurance will cover. And while we're in there fixing your sinuses, we'll re-break your nose and we'll fix your nose. And it's not cosmetic, so your insurance covers it. How about that? So all that pain I went to with the sinus infection and everything it caused got me to getting my rhinoplasty that I really wanted done for free. Because of my sinus infection that I actually didn't like the process, but it came to terms that I didn't have to pay for a damn thing because my insurance covered it if it affected my sleeping and breathing, which it has for many years. I just didn't complain about it. And there you go. So it's weird how law of attraction works for people. The way you're going to see it working is not the way it's actually going to work out. So kill all your little baby thoughts and your left side of your brain, because the way the Most High works, you can't even comprehend to understand the way things are going to pan out for you at the end of the day. So don't trip. At the end of the day, I could tell y'all many other stories as well, but that's one that just happened recently. I was like, oh shoot, I get my nose fixed. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, because my shit's all crooked, like it's all crazy. I can't put glasses on. Like, this shit is terrible. You know what I mean? But real rap though. Yeah, your mouth. Yeah, you're right. Your mouth can kill you. I tried oil pulling. Somebody said, what about oil pulling? Hey, Kristen, I tried oil pulling for 6 months. But if I show y'all my dental exam, my teeth were further. I had so many fillings in my mouth. Dental pulling only works when you have... It takes amount of time. But for my condition, I couldn't do dental pulling. I mean, oil pulling. I tried it. I tried oil pulling with coconut oil and all that stuff. I tried it, and it didn't work. With neem, I tried oil pulling. It didn't work for me. It was so far along. You know what I mean? So that's how that works. You know what I mean? So, in order to get to where you want to go, you gotta be honest with yourself. And I have been so honest with myself that I can be openly honest online and not give a damn, because I realize my methods seem to work. My honesty works because I'm so honest with myself. I can be honest with y'all. I'm so honest with people around me that, yeah, you're gonna come to find out that people don't want to be around you so much because you're so damn honest, and you'll realize how many people are actually around you that are fake. Like, y'all, this is fake. Because when you're real with yourself, you can be real with everybody else, and their fakeness will come out, and you're like, I don't even want to be around y'all. And then you're going to start to evolve because you're going to isolate. I'm not going to give it away. But that's a lesson too. But I'm telling y'all, yo, I'm telling you. I tried, listen. Y'all know I do my research. Y'all, I've done all kinds of things to my mouth to try to get it to be fixed. This little abscess that was in between my teeth, I used to dip a thing with like a wire to get in between my teeth to fix it. Tea tree, clove oil, everything, and it didn't work. It didn't work. sometimes you got to remove the infection because it's deep inside. And because it was so far close to my brain, I had to just say, yo, just give me a root canal, yo. Give me a root canal. Keep the tooth, rebuild the tooth, but pull that damn nerve out and clean that area up and get them cavities up out of there. Because it was so long, it was so serious that when they did the sinus lifting, and when they went through my my bone and did sinus lifting for my sinuses, it was so weak at the time because it was so much drilling. I had a lot of drilling done. Like, imagine you being in a chair and they feel like they're doing construction in your mouth, in your bone. You can feel them scraping against your bone inside your mouth. I had it done 9 times, people. 9. I had over 40 needles in Dental Center of Turkey. Over 40 needles. So I've been through it. And my mouth was in a weakened state. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was the end result of that. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. Yeah, I love neem toothpaste. I use neem powder for my toothpaste. Neem powder and charcoal. Activated charcoal. I don't need your activated charcoal now because I'm pretty white, but you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, many years ago I wanted to get my mouth fixed. And I was like, yo, I came to the realization a long time ago that in order to get my mouth fixed, I'm gonna have to make some money. Like, and not no 9-to-5 money either. And before you know it, it took me, after I made the decision that I was eventually going to get my mouth fixed, it was like 6 years in the making. So when I finally had the money to get my mouth fixed, I did it. Because it was 6 years in the making. Actually, my whole damn life in the making. But I realized that when I went to the dentist to get these exams and I had a whole checkup and, you know, to see all the work I needed to get done, I realized that the money that I needed to get done, I was not going to ever pay in America. And then I did some research and I thought outside the box. Nobody that I know ever thought about going to Turkey or anywhere else to get their mouth fixed. Everywhere else in America. Well, in America, it would have cost me about almost 50 grand to get my mouth fixed. It took me over about a year and a half. They did it in 5 days for a lot less. A lot less. Like, not even breaking five. I'm not breaking 5 figures with this. Not even breaking 5 figures with that. You feel me? So, when it comes down to it, you know, at the end of the day, you got to be able to move in that direction. And everything that I ever thought about, ever wrote down, most of it, I'm just writing new things down because it keeps on happening. Everything that I wrote down kept on happening. You got to keep on writing your goals. Everything kept on happening. Gotta write a new one down. Gotta write a new. Manifested that. Gotta write a new. Manifested that. I'll get into visualization because that's a powerful one. I'll get into that too. You feel me? But is it that easy to go to Turkey? Yes, it is. It is. Y'all think that it's so hard to travel anywhere else? Yeah, it wasn't many of black people over there, but they treated me. Oh, they treated me fine. I didn't feel none. Like in America, it's racist. You feel a lot. In certain countries, you don't feel that. I didn't feel that in Turkey. It's very easy. I literally got a passport, bought a plane ticket, booked a hotel, booked an appointment, and I was there. If you can get past all security checks, yeah. I mean, just don't be bringing no bombs on the plane, nothing like that. Nothing stupid, you know. No weed, none of that. Just you know, keep your bag at a certain weight so you can keep it with you. Because I hate putting my bag on the airplane, especially when I do, you know, transferring flights because it could get lost. So I keep my bag light enough that I just put it in the plane, take it with me, get one of them small bags. I did my research. Do your research. Save up. Get your mouth fixed. Don't do it in America. You know? Where there's a will, there's a way. You got to step outside the box. Hit the like button, too. Yeah, hit the like button. I never asked y'all to, but hit the like button. You know what I mean? But I mean, when it comes down to it, hey, listen, y'all. Y'all want something, you're going to have to think outside the box. Right side brain, outside the box. Left side brain, in the box. You're going to have to use that right side outside the box. And they're going to look at you cross-eyed when you make decisions, when you commit the goals, when you write stuff down. And I'm going to get into friends. My next episode is about friends and family. Oh, I'm going to get into it. Because they're going to be your biggest support system or your biggest adversaries. There's pretty much no in between when it comes to this stuff. When you start to commit to, okay, realistic goes to you, but to them unrealistic, because now you're making a commitment to outside the box, but they saw you inside the box your whole life. So we're going to get into that as well. You feel me? So we're going to definitely get into that today or tomorrow. Well, I don't even know when. Maybe a couple days. I have to let you digest this for a little while. Y'all have to digest it. I can't just give it to you. Y'all got to digest what I just gave y'all. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, people. Go on my website. Go buy something today. Go support. You know? And it's like a lot of guys, as a lot of people ask for donations. I just give you something. You go buy something, you got something. You got a Makuna, you got Harataki, and this shit works. I got another one coming out. Fire. This next one, I can't see how y'all gonna live without it when I bring it out. Fire. I love it. Fire. And, you know, once upon a time, when I was reviewing supplements, making these companies rich beyond their wildest dreams, just trying to help y'all, because I really didn't want to run a business like this. I just wanted to just help my people. Say, yo, this works. But then my boy, Wayne, he put this in my head. He was like, yo, you going to run your own supplement company. I was like, yeah, all right. And I'm like, damn. I had to think about when I said that. I was like, yo, what am I saying? If they did it, why can't I do it? I've already done so much. I can do that. I'm going to leave that goal right there. I'm going to write this down. And I'm going to leave that right there. And I'm going to move and see what happens. And then the soap thing came out. I was like, oh, shoot. I could actually sell soap like this? Wait a second. Let me try that and see how it works. And boom. Launching my 5th supplement this month. So it's how it works. You know what I mean? Nobody I know owns a supplement company. Nobody I know get products like I get. Nobody I know does this. Because I'm outside the box. Right side is the dominant force in my life. The higher self in me is the dominant force in my life. It controls me now because for such a long time in my life, the lower self ran things. Higher self said, listen, it brooded him. It took my lower self and power bombed his ass. Power bombed him. And for all along, you know, I was trying to, you know, make this program for y'all. But my higher self said it's not going to come out in a way where it's going to really affect people. So you got to do it live. And you got to prep for it. And just write down things, what you're going to do. And you got to just do it. And just speak from the heart. Because when you speak from the heart, it's going to come out real and true. And that's how I do it now. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. Yeah, that's coming. I wrote that down already. Toothpaste. You know what I mean? That's coming. That's definitely coming. Absolutely. Go buy something, y'all. Come on now. Hey, peep game too. This is not on law of attraction. If you want to have a small business, actually it's about law of attraction. If you want to have a small business, support a small business. Get out of the habit of supporting big businesses all the time. Because when you step outside the box and start supporting small businesses, they appreciate you more and you know your money is being spent more properly. When you're dealing with a large billion-dollar corporate company that's already established themselves, they get to a point where they don't give a shit about the customer anymore. They don't answer the customer back fast. You have a 24-hour waiting window. They don't care about if your problem got solved because they already know they're gonna get your money regardless. And if not your money, they're gonna get somebody else's money. I went to a small like around here in Dover, we try to find small businesses to support. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow is my wife's birthday, so we're gonna go to Rehoboth. And we're gonna find a small vegan restaurant, and it's many of them in Rehoboth. Somebody told me about it at the tent spot the other day. But in Rehoboth, we go to Rehoboth, and her birthday's tomorrow. So everybody say pre-happy birthday to Mrs In10sity. I'm gonna do a live video with her in the car tomorrow. But say pre-happy birthday to Mrs In10sity because she'll be tomorrow. I ain't giving her age. You know what I mean? For real though. But like I said, support small businesses. Any business that treats you good. Like, I understand we got black-owned businesses and everything. Make sure you support something that treats you good. I'm about supporting black-owned businesses first. I just got to find them. I don't really see, like around here, I'm looking for black-owned businesses to support. But the ones that I find don't put no money into their own companies. They come in, I don't even take my kids to the barbershop around here because they look like shit. Like, damn, what y'all doing? And then you go to around here, you go into the white barbershop, and that joint is looking pristine. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm driving back to Jersey where I know they put money into I come from an area where barbershops around my way was popping. Like, my barber, his shop, he just opened up his 3rd shop, is on point, pristine. Like, I respect good business. But if you ain't taking care of your business, I'm not going to patronize you. If you're not putting money into your business, I'm not going to patronize you, whether you black or not. Like, I want you to show pride for your business. That means you're going to show pride where you put my money at. So with me, I support any small business. I don't care what you are. You could be Turkish, you could be black, you could be whatever. As long as you treat me like a real customer when I walk in, I'm patronizing you. Real rap. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? That is how I feel. Feel me? So, because I understand, you know what I mean? I understand what it takes to run a business. I run a business now. It takes a lot. And you don't realize how much more is on small businesses when it's a smaller employees than big businesses. Big businesses got their thing running. You probably never ever get to see the owner ever, and they're just chilling in their Malibu home on their yacht, and where all the slaves are, all the people are working for them. Sorry, y'all, it's just in my head. They're working for them, but they don't care about your problems. They don't care if you get hurt. They don't care if you slip and fall. They don't care about none of that. But small businesses, like I walked into this place today. We went out to eat, walked into this place. The owner walked up to me because he's seen me about 4 or 5 times already, me and my wife. He shook my hands, like, he walked right up to me, greeted me, gave my sons, you know what I mean, like it was cheat day, so they had some cake or whatever, you know, and my kids, you know, let them have a little something. Don't do too much. But they had a nice variety of some healthy cake there, and they treat they treat us like family. I like that feeling. I like when I buy from somewhere, I like to be treated like I'm family because it makes me want to give my money back. And that's why I treat a lot of y'all when y'all patronizing me like y'all family. Like, yo, I answer y'all back. Like I answer y'all back. You know what I mean? So, or get my staff to answer y'all back. And if it's a problem, I'm going to try to get it fixed as fast as I humanly can. Like, even on the weekend, on my days that we say we're not working, I still be answering emails. I can't help myself. I love the fact that y'all support me. And I love the fact that, you know, I can keep on growing because of y'all. I'm a company where small businesses that, you know, love their customers are companies that realize that without you, we wouldn't be able to grow. So because we are, you know, because we need each other, I have a product. You have I have a product. You want the product. We can help each other in the transaction. We can make each other feel special about it, and that's how small business is. So get into the habit of supporting small businesses because you don't realize how much people go through just to be able to maintain a small business. Like when they have a restaurant or something like that, like a vegan restaurant, but you go to the top vegan restaurant right next door, like. But their stuff probably tastes better or whatever because they have their secret recipes or whatever you want to call it, and it's not so commercial. It's better like that. You gotta try it. I mean, I'm not lying. I know I'm not. You know what I mean? But for real. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Real estate company in here. And yeah, you know, I mean, listen. I'm reading some of y'all comments now. Yeah, everybody say happy birthday to my wife. You know, we're gonna have a good day tomorrow. But, you know, get your list out. Get your notes out. Continue to rewatch videos. Continue to keep on supporting. Keep on to make yourself great. Love yourself. Don't put yourself second. Put yourself first. Because then you can have the energy to help those around you. You know what I mean? When is your blood pressure supplement coming? I'm waiting on you before I get any type of medicine. Oh, that's next, Daniel. That's next. That's what I'm launching. That's next. I got something. Diabetes, blood pressure, blood sugar, coming. I got you. And it's the extract. I got you. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. You know what I mean? Mr. Intensity, why is today such a big day for manifestation? It's funny. I like that. It's funny that you asked me that question because today is 11/11. I didn't even do it on purpose. It just happened like that. Today is 11/11. That's why it's such a big day. Synchronicity to the day. How about that? I didn't even think about that. I swear. I didn't think about it. I just looked, I'm like, oh shoot, it's 11/11. Interesting how that works for you. And you might start seeing it when you make a decision because that's your angels communicating with you, people. And that gets fun when you start seeing like 111, 222, 333, 444. They starting to talk to you. 555. They talking to you. You were going on the right path. Ooh. When I first started seeing those, it felt so good. I'm like, yes. They talking to me. I'm in the right spot. I love it. Ah. Great feeling, great spirit. Great. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so excited about this subject. Oh man, I don't even want to get off here, but I don't want to give y'all too much. When the higher self speaks to me, I just get really excited. I love doing this. This is my shit. Helping people. No greater feeling in the world. Unless you're making somebody else's life better than you're wasting your time. I love it. So, besides that, I'm going to get up out of here. I got to go. I'm about to go have some Nerf war with my son. Another part of my law of attraction, I wanted to be able to create a life where I can enjoy my kids at will, not worry about work, and just create my own wealth, create my own money. You know what I'm saying? And be able to enjoy my sons, be able to enjoy my wife. And whenever I want, we can have Nerf war all around the house. And we all about to go have Nerf war around the house. If y'all know what Nerf war is, go have some Nerf war with your kids and start being a kid with them again, because it removes some stress from them if they feel like they can have, you know, have fun relationships with y'all. And we do this concept around the house from time to time. We have Nerf war. They about to go take an L by me and my wife. Reggie got mad last night because we took an L. He was a sore loser. Y'all almost ruined the night. Like, you don't like losing. You know what I mean? But it was fun. It was fun. You know what I mean? What research did you do to find the right surgeon? Well, I haven't found a surgeon yet. They just said I need it, and I'm going to get it done. And my, yeah. And I hate to go under, because I haven't went under the knife since I graduated high school. But, oh, actually, when I had the steroid injections in my back, I went under the knife, too. They had to inject the steroid injections in my back in 2007, 2008. So, I hate to be put to sleep, but I gotta get this sinus shit fixed and this deviated septum, because I hate to breathe through one nostril all the time. It sucks. It sucks at night. It say if it's like really like you know, muggy in here and congested, it sucks to breathe. I gotta breathe through my mouth. You know what I mean? So I can't help it. It's inside of me, and it's like I can only breathe through one nostril. I can't breathe. That's it. I can't breathe through that one. So that's how it works. All right. What type of coffee do you drink when you go to Wawa? Decaf. You know what I mean? I have a traumatic brain injury, so what do I want to see when you can try Haritaki and Makuna. That might help. Those are my brain supplements. It does make me snore from time to time. Less and less because of the black seed. Black seed helped me out a lot, and I haven't snored since I started getting healthy and fasting. I stopped snoring, but I still breathe through one nostril. Like, I'll put peppermint oil under my mouth, and it normally opens up my pathways when I sleep. So if y'all do have like deviated septums, try peppermint oil, and I put it like right under me, like just a little dab, because you put too much, it's gonna be like, wow, it's gonna be burning. So just put like a little dab right here, and you'll be able to sleep like a baby. That's what I do. You know what I mean? What do you recommend for flat feet? Yeah, I have that. I recommend insoles. I have insoles for my heels because I get heel spurs. So I recommend insoles for that. You know what I mean? So if y'all have flat feet, I have flat feet. So, you know, I got foot problems from all the jumping and dunking I did when I was younger. I got these really bad heel spurs that have calcified in bones, and it's pushing on my Achilles. So they said I need surgery for that as well. I'm all fucked up. But yeah, it's just like a bone, like from plantar fasciitis, a bone that every time I jump is pushing my Achilles. So in order to fix it, they have to cut my Achilles and saw the bone back down to its regular height, and then I have to heal my Achilles again. That's wild. So I deal with pain almost all the time when it comes to my my foot when I play too much basketball. So it's wild. It's wild. I'm like a broken freaking record here. You know what I mean? All the freaking basketball I played and everything I did to my body throughout the years. So I'm just healing one thing at a time. So many things in me was broken, you know, but it's good to be in a position in my life where I can actually get that done. Because all these things that are broken, if I didn't use law of attraction, I would still have bad teeth, or I would still, you know, be able to not be able to get surgery, or I would still not to be able to spend time with my kids, or I have to worry about going to work, not tomorrow because it's Veterans Day, but the next day, or worry about asking the boss for vacation, and I'd be able to travel whenever I want. So you got it's a give and a take. You realize where you at, but you got to understand where you got to go, and everything's going to get fixed one at a time. Enjoy the process and watch it happen. In about 10 years, you won't believe where you're at. You feel me? That's how it works. I do something. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that. What is that? Why I'm feeling energized, light as a feather? I don't know where this energy is coming from. What are you talking about? What are you taking? What is the best time to sit and manifest things? I'll get into that in my next one too. I'll get into that one. Baby steps. I got you though. Don't even trip. I had one till I started healing myself. I figured I healed. Yeah, for my particular ailment, for my heel spurs, there is no healing. It's a bone. So because of my plantar fasciitis, what happens is when you put all the pressure when you're flat footed, your foot right here builds more bone to protect you from the vibration and the cushion. So what happened is my Achilles is here and my bone has grew where it's pushing on my Achilles. So every time I put a lot of pressure on it, it pushes and like stings my Achilles every time. So the doctor said in order for it to fix it, it's in both my feet, my right more than my left. And the doctor said in order to fix this, we're going to have to cut your Achilles and saw the bone down in your foot. And then your Achilles is going to have to heal. So that'd be about a year and some change out of basketball right there. And I might never jump again like that. But at this point, I won't jump like that as well. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's my reality. It is what it is. I'm just being honest with y'all. But yeah, it's wild. I haven't taken that man-made pharmaceutical for almost 2 years. It feels great. Yeah, because they tried to put me on medication for my pain in my foot. I don't really want to deal with that. I deal with other things to help with pain. I put black seed on it, which helps out. You know, I put turmeric on it, which helps out. Well, not turmeric on it. I take turmeric capsules, which helps out. I'm coming out with that soon as well. But that helps. That helps a lot with the pain. I only deal with pain when I really like overkill myself and go hard. But in order to not feel pain, I have to work out a lot. So I have to do a lot of jumping and I do a lot of stretching. Stretching always helps out. But I'm going off the thoughts on the Holy Spirit. I got baptized today. I can't give you thoughts on that right now because I don't deal in religion. So yeah, but yeah, when it comes down to it, I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. I got something coming soon. Stay tuned for that. Pre-launch soon. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Take all the good from it. There's none bad from it. Just, you know, I went on a little bit too long with my little talking or whatever. I'd like to talk to y'all a little bit. You know, y'all family. And at the end of the day, if y'all don't follow my Instagram, follow my Instagram, Intensity10. I had put up a post recently talking about find people who think like you or something like that. And because I don't have anybody around me who thinks like me, it's fun conversating with people who think like me, like minds that want to grow. Because when you come to find out what you think like this, you'll find that your circle is going to get smaller to the point where there's nobody else there but your immediate family, maybe your wife, and that's it, not your other family, you know. So I'm on here because I don't talk to nobody besides my wife. At the end of the day, I have all this in me. I got to give it. I got to give it. And I'm trying to give it to y'all. So take it. Take it. Take it. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is Coach Reg. I love y'all. And my job is to help awaken one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Series Chapter 2. Friends.